Hello everybody, it's Paul coming out with you with another video for Fruitful Trees, and today is about mango seeds. Yes, seedlings and mango seeds. You know, I realized instead of wasting a lot of money on, or using a lot of money, but it's never a waste, on mango trees, I could just get the seeds, and as they grow I can graft new mangoes on them. Now that seemed like a really complicated process to me before, but now I know how to do it, and it's pretty simple and easy to do. So this year my goal is to plant as many mango seeds as possible. I was recently at Truly Tropical, the farm there, with Chris, and I was asking her about planting mango seeds because she had a lot of seedlings around the property, and I'm going to show you a clip today of that. Now, I recently got a mango here. This was an Edward mango, and I planted it according to instructions from several people, and it looks like it's growing. It looks like it took, but this is the first one I think I grew on my own. Now, I've had other mangoes that I actually got, and they started growing a natural seedling in the ground, so I took them out of the ground and put them in a pot, and I'm currently grafting them now to see how they work and how they do. But this is a really cool interview with Chris at Truly Tropical, and put your comments, questions below and check it out.
My strategy in planting seeds is that it's low labor, because I will, even though I intend to water things every day, I don't. Fortunately we have an automatic irrigation system for many of the plants, but if I put seeds down and they don't germinate, not a big loss. We can always put more seeds down. And they'll have great root systems. If I put an existing tree in there, then it would require watering it for a while, at least a month. But if you put a seed down, it's going to sort of grow roots and grow leaves at its own pace. And so definitely a good strategy for at least this grove.
Great, wow, yeah. So so you planted 4 that close together, just because you know you're going to keep them as a rootstock and eventually.
Yeah, they're going to be small trees, so I don't think that they'll interfere with each other for many years. I don't think the trunks will get that large because of keeping these trees small. So I'm just, it makes, when sort of a multi-trunk tree, I don't know what varieties I'll put on top yet, but when I do, they'll just, sort of coexist. And when, if we're watering it, all the water needs to go in the same, this is sort of a depressed area because we're on a mound. And so there's, if I water, it's not going to run down the hill or anything. It's going to go into those roots. So anyway, there's a certain amount of strategy involved, leaving room for the tractor to get through and, that kind of thing.
I know a guy in down south, he planted 4 trees in one hole all over his property. And with the same idea, he was doing high intensity gardening, keeping the trees short, but he has trees that are producing 4 different trees in one hole all over his property.
Yeah, I think they're doing a lot of this in California, where they'll put more than 1 tree in a hole, just because it's a faster way to get a lot of mangoes than just 1 tree in the hole. Sure.
Now when you plant the seeds, do you cut the seeds, and I know you just did several videos about it, but do you cut the seeds out of the...
In this area, I would just plant the seeds with their shells on them, because those seeds, once you get them out of their coverings, they are like a delicacy for squirrels and other animals, and I really don't want happy squirrels here. That's not my goal. It's happy fruit, not happy squirrels, happy trees. So anyway, I just put seeds whole in the ground, and it's survival of the fittest.
Do you lay them sideways or up and down?
I've done a few different ways. Usually, I guess most of the seeds that I planted have been flat. But the people several people from India have said in their childhood they would eat mangoes, and they, after they're done with the mangoes, they would push the seed into the ground, and that they sprouted great. And so that's sort of a method that I've been experimenting with. It seems to work out very well.
Which side are you pushing? The sprouting side?
The bottom. Yeah, you put the bottom side in, the top where the stem was going to the fruit, that's on top. And I've looked at mango seeds in various levels of growth, and when you're trying to sprout them, and when they are still in their shell, they have a tendency to put the roots down toward the bottom, but then when they run out of room because the shell is encasing them, the roots will go up to the top or anywhere they can find room. So if you do put the seed down, and that sort of is the natural way that the root is growing anyway. So,
but the root that comes out of the mango seed that would be facing up?
No, the top of the mango where the stem is,
yeah.
That is when I push it into the ground. That's still the top, and so the roots, when they start forming, they start going down, and all they need to do is keep going down.
And then the original stem will grow up.
Right.
Great. Wow. Good tip. Good tip. So are these two trees just close together?
Yeah. Because see right over here is the Mulgoba tree. This tree used to be huge. It might look huge now, but it looks tiny compared to what it used to be. It was at least twice the height of what it is now.
Wow.
And the branches came, over here. And so it was, the fruit would fall, most of the fruit is on the edge of the canopy, the outside of the canopy. And so all of the things that sprouted here initially were seeds of Mulgoba, and the younger ones are probably seedlings of the seedling of Mulgoba.
And it's just an example. If people are doing high intensity gardening, these trees are so close together, and they can be very successful if you handle them the right way.
Yeah, you definitely just want to try and provide for the needs of both trees, and one of them is always going to be pushy, try and sort of dominate the space, but as long as you have the tools to keep them trimmed back, you're okay.
And you left these seedlings here. What's your strategy with those?
It's another project.
Okay.
So I've been harvesting scions from the seedlings, just putting them on other roots and see if they end up being good or not.
Okay.
So yeah, I've always trying to try different things. It's keep it interesting,
All right, everybody, there it was. That was Chris at Truly Tropical. All her information is below the video. Make sure you get in touch with her. And, if you're going to eat mangoes this year, or any fruit, don't throw the seeds away. Grow the seeds, even if you're growing them in pots in your house. If you don't have use for them, maybe when they grow up, you can sell them or something, or bless somebody with them. All right, put your comments and questions below. Don't forget, subscribe to these videos if you like this channel, and also hit the notification button so you can be updated when I do live videos. Until then, everybody, have a great day and keep growing.